Because I'm the best Call of Duty player at this table.
I've seen you go 3-32. But would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for the next decade?
And I feel like jail would be like a vacation, bro. Like I really do.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Real Deal, the #1 fishing podcast in the world. Today I'm joined, my right, your left, fishing with Norm. And then on my left, your right, you have my co-host, Trey. Trey still hasn't started the YouTube channel yet, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I mean, you are the co-host on the #1 fishing podcast in the world, but I don't know why you haven't started the fishing channel.
I don't know either. Everybody wants it.
Not that everybody wants it.
Everybody needs it.
I think we need it.
I think we do too.
I think we need it.
Dude, I get in some situations.
You get in some situationships. You know what I'm saying? Like Trey over here.
I can get in some sticky situations.
Some sticky.
Give us an example of like a recent sticky situation that you wish you had on camera.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Which one? Which one?
One of our friends towed you back.
Oh, yeah. So, so Sunday, we're on the lake. Nice lake. Good day. Caught a 7-pounder on a spook. Next thing I know, we're like, I was actually fishing with Briar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fishing with Briar. And he's like, well, let's ride over here and go, let's go hit another spot. And we crank up the boat. We're going. Next thing we know, boom! Lower unit totaled. Got a hole like the size of a softball.
In his boat or in your boat?
No, in his, thankfully. But
oh my God.
But so Norby come and towed us in. He actually seen it happen. Like he was over here on the point, and he's seen our boat explode. Wednesday, or that was on a Sunday, and by Wednesday we drove from North Alabama, where we were fishing, to Knoxville, I believe.
I didn't even know you went to Knoxville.
Yeah, we went to, we day trip Knoxville to go get a new lower unit. A new lower unit. So, Mercury gave us an $8,000 lower unit.
That's always nice when they give stuff.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And then we put the boat back in, and the alternator went bad. So then we went to the Mercury trailer at the tournament, got a new alternator put on. So,
jeez,
we're good to go now.
I zoned out for like 5 seconds. I don't even know where my brain went. But so you got all this for free?
Yeah, through warranty on the motor.
That's clutch.
That's pretty
clutch. I feel like
boats
is worth the warranty because boats stand up for like break out another 1,000.
Dude, boats are
break
junk.
out another 1,000.
Yeah,
I can tell you what's more expensive than a boat.
A Can-Am.
Yep, we know.
Don't buy one. Don't do it. Don't do it, and just don't do it.
Yeah, or get a warranty.
Yeah, don't buy one. Period.
I back that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Norm was the first person that called me after I purchased my Can-Am, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Yak?" I was like, "What's up?" He said, "Did you really buy that Can-Am?" I said, "Yeah." I sent him a picture. He was like, "I'm not talking to you for like a week."
Yeah, it was like, it was right after we had like a serious talk. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
Like you just bought your truck. I was like, okay, you got the truck. I was like, don't buy anything else. You're like, dude, I'm not buying anything else.
Yeah.
And then the next, like, dude, within 24 hours, I see a picture on your story of the Can-Am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I think Lojo and A are telling me we're all filming together.
Yep, they were. Yep.
And they were like, do you guys, he was like, Norm, do you see, got a Can-Am? And he posted a picture of it. I was like, no, he's probably just in the store, like looking at it or something. I was like, there's no way he bought that. Like,
I looked at it.
He didn't. So then I called you and he said, I bought it. I was like, dude, we just talked about this.
You know why he bought it?
Yeah.
Word for word.
It had wheel lights.
It had lights on it. It had lights on it, bro. It had lights. It had lights in the system.
Everybody does their thing that is fun. It's just some people's fun things are a little bit more expensive than others. So I have my problems too, so I can't fault you. But as friends, we already have this conversation. It's like,
many times.
You know, if you think somebody's messing up, you just tell them that they're messing up. So that's me having to tell you. You live your own life, but like, I just can't help but say, dude, why would you do that?
Did I tell you about the new four-lure I was looking at?
No. Is that a joke or?
That's a joke.
Yeah, I thought I could tell. Am I? Okay, I'm in here. It's not like my audio messed up. Yeah, no, I could tell your voice changed. I was like, okay, that's got to be a joke.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But if not, at least it's cheaper than a Can-Am probably. I don't know prices on any of that stuff.
Oh God, it's bad. It's bad either way. John B knows the vibe. It's those side by sides are money pits. Like break out another 1,000 is what boat stands for. Can-Am is just, or Polaris Razor. I mean,
break out about another 4,000.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah,
like, it's dumb. It's really dumb. It's a very expensive hobby, and it's like everybody, like you just said, everybody has their disconnect away from like work or like how we film videos and content all the time. Everybody has their disconnect, and I don't understand. I chose the most expensive one.
Yeah, some people they'll like go enjoy a cinema. They'll go watch the movies. Yeah. Some people will. They'll play a board game, build a puzzle.
Yeah, no,
and actually I've been getting into building puzzles. It's kind of like a way for my mind to kind of escape a little bit.
That's really cool.
Besides that, you were like, you know what?
What's the most expensive thing I can buy?
Why go hang out with my friends' Can-Am when I get to have my own Can-Am? Yeah. That's my thing is have rich friends. Don't be the rich friend.
Yeah, don't be the rich friend.
That's my opinion. It's like if I have... Not like I'm fiending off of them, but like Trey has a bass boat, so why do I need a bass boat?
That's
facts. Just kind of the way I live. Not to take advantage of Trey, but it's just like,
I have a Can-Am, so Trey doesn't need a Can-Am. He can ride with me. Yep. I can ride with him in the boat.
It's a fair trade-off. So I need something that you guys can have is basically what we're saying here.
I mean, I got a 4-wheeler that I know a guy.
Okay, so I'll get the 4-wheeler. I get to use your boat, your Can-Am. You guys get to use a 4-wheeler. Then we have like an equal.
That's a big bet.
Trade-off.
I just get to go in your garage and go stir through the tackle.
That's all.
That is fair. That's always free range for you guys. So any tackle or reels or anything left over from videos is all you guys. So
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! What an expensive hobby, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, please don't just watch and listen. Doesn't matter.
Save your money.
Just save your money and don't
rent a Can-Am.
You should just buy stocks super high.
Yeah, just buy the stocks
and sell them super low.
Buy Dogecoin. I'm just kidding. None of that is financial advice whatsoever. Please don't buy Dogecoin. Especially,
I can show you how to lose money quick in the stock market.
We made money on Dogecoin. Yeah, I mean, we did all right. We bought it at 4 cents though. It was a meme. It was a meme. Elon Musk was joking about it, and we were like, "Hell, let's just buy some," and we did, and it went up a lot. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But Trey bought it at its peak.
No, I bought it low whenever we all did. No. Don't just you're spreading misinformation. Don't do that.
Misinformation.
I bought it at like 4 to 6 cents because you remember I think we was playing Call of Duty one night and I said, "Yo, TJ, you ever heard of Dogecoin?"
Mm-hmm. We were actually, yeah,
and
we were.
It was like 3 or 4 cents or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And I think we both bought, I don't know, $100 worth.
$100 worth, probably, yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure we sold it around like 12 or 13 cents.
Yep, that's right.
And then we like took our $20 we made off of it and like just put it back in our bank account.
We probably bought some Fortnite skins,
but anyway,
you probably sell that for more than you could Dogecoin now.
No
I'm saying some of those like accounts just going for crazy if you have like the OG
I have an account. I bought an account from somebody for $20, and I have an account with. Does it have Renegade Raider or no?
No, it had the season 2 battle pass.
Everything other than Renegade Raider. I have an account with that.
Yeah, you can sell that for probably thousands, dude. People go crazy.
I had a purple Skull Trooper account.
Really? Yeah, I remember.
OG.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going for now. I don't want to say you could probably do it because I have no idea.
Fortnite's even still a thing?
Yeah, I think it is, but it's nothing like when we played it. Nothing whatsoever. No. Speaking of games, actually, I got a little fun thing. Me and Trey were on the way down here. We stopped at Lojo's house. We picked up the new Guggen truck. And on the way down here, I said, "You know what, Trey?" I said, "I want to hear a you versus Norm, a top 3 draft, like an NFL type draft, the best Call of Duty games." Ooh. Or should we do Call of Duty or should we do best games, period, draft 1 through 3?
Well, I only played Call of Duty and Fortnite. That's the only 2 video games I've ever played.
So I was a big Call of Duty guy, so I think Call of Duty
Call of Duty it is,
I'd be down to do that.
All right, so let's do this. For the next few minutes. Let's do this. We'll have a 1 through 3 draft because there have been, I think there's, in the history of man, there's probably been, 14 or 15 different Call of Duties. So I think a 1 through 3, if you pick the top 6 between the two of you, I feel like that'd be pretty fair. It is what it is. It's gonna be the best Call of Duties, no doubt.
For sure.
So,
Because I'm the best Call of Duty player at this table.
I've seen you go 3-32.
But you've also seen me go
In Search
60.
and Destroy, when there's only 12 rounds maximum, he will find a way to die twice in a round.
Yes. I will. I'm not good at Search and Destroy. You can't judge my Call of Duty.
Yeah, you are
experience
good at
over Search and
respawn. I
Destroy.
will say that. You are good at respawn game modes.
I just rush and I
Yeah.
die in Search and Destroy.
Trey is the first person in Call of Duty to. I'm talking the match is like 3, 2, 1, and as it hits 0, as it
cross the map nade
Gone.
just instantly gets him. He's just a death magnet, man.
gone,
I can't
bro.
escape it, dude.
It's too funny. It's too funny. All right, so this is what we'll do. I'll tell you what. Y'all want to? Who wants to go first? We'll do one. We'll do 3 rounds. So you would get to pick 3 Call of Duties. You get to pick 3 Call of Duties.
Why don't I know this is your podcast and I don't want to overstep here. This could be a dumb idea. Just shoot me down if it is. But why don't? Because there's plenty of Call of Duties because they've been making one every single year for like
14, 15 years.
Yeah, so why don't we just all do 3 so we could go down the line? So you're a part of it too,
God.
or
Okay.
me and Trey
I'm
could
down.
go against
I'm
each
down.
other. But
I'm down for that.
that can make it get a little
That's
bit
for
harder.
Sure. I'm down
Yeah.
for that. That definitely could because at that point we have 9 out of the 14 or 15,
And it's
instead
all
of 16.
opinions, too. Like,
Well, no, some of these that I'm finna spit are facts, not opinions. They're facts. Okay, all right. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Since Norm is today's guest, let Norm go first.
I'm good with that.
Then me, then you, and then just run it back. 1 through 3.
Okay, so this is my
Draft
first place pick.
round number 1.
Okay, so we go top. So everybody gets 1, then everybody gets 2, then everybody
Yep,
gets
we're
3.
starting
Exactly.
at number 1?
Yep.
Or
So-
are we starting at number 3 and working to our number 1?
No, it'll be pretty much 1 through 3. Best Call of Duty, in your opinion, best Call of Duty, and then second best, and then third best.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Okay, but you can't reuse somebody's answer.
No, you can't reuse somebody's answer.
So
You have
once
to-
it's said, it's off the table.
Once
You
it's
can't
said,
put
it's
it in
done.
your list.
Yep. All right. This is going to get interesting. Who's going?
That's how they do it on the viral TikToks.
Okay.
It's like, you hope I don't say something. Because then
Yeah.
whatever you guys say, then for my
Oh,
number 2.
yes.
So I have my 1, 2, and 3, but I can't list them if you guys name them, which
Right.
you're going to because everybody kind of
Everybody
agrees
knows.
the top
Of
three.
course,
Everybody
dude,
knows.
of course.
So I'm going to take the best Call of Duty of all time, pretty much undisputed besides one other that you guys will name, Black Ops 2.
Oh
That's
my
facts.
Yeah.
God, he
That's
took my
facts.
number 1, bro.
The
He took my number
multiplayer
1.
was amazing. The sniping in it was really good.
The story, everything about that
and then
game.
the zombies Origins was in my opinion the best zombies map of all time.
Buried, dude.
Yeah, and
Buried.
Transit when it came out,
Transit?
like it was kind of
Transit
it was
with
weird.
the boys was fun.
Yeah, but it was kind of scary. You know,
It
and it was like a
was,
whole new
'cause-
concept from like Kino der Toten, like the first one in Black Ops 1. It switched it up where you finally had like some bigger Easter eggs to do, which I found really fun to like try to figure out the Easter eggs. Buried was a great map.
Yeah.
Derice people didn't like, but I thought it was a lot of fun. So yeah, Black Ops 2, like I think undisputed besides the one Yak's probably about to say because I know what the second answer is,
Do you
but
think so? You think you know?
I know what it is.
Do you think so?
Yeah. And if you
Dude.
don't say it, I'm stealing it for my number 2. And then
All right.
you guys
I got
all
one that
instantly
neither
lose.
one of y'all are going to expect.
And I think I know where you're headed with that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know it's kind of going to be out of pocket.
I mean,
might
not
be
really.
helpful.
It's just facts.
Okay. All right. Give me oh God, Norm stole the number 1. Like Black Ops 2 is literally it got no better than that. Peak
Yeah.
of gaming, period.
Treyarch was on
Dude,
back then.
Treyarch
Like,
is
it was-
cracked
when is Treyarch not cracked?
recently.
You know what
Recently.
I mean? Well, okay.
Yeah.
Did they do the most recent one? The Modern Warfare?
No, that's Raven.
Yeah.
That's
Infinity
Raven and
Ward.
Activision, right?
Infinity Ward.
Infinity
Yeah.
War. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. So Norm has Black Ops 2 at number 1. Oh man. Oh gosh, dude. I might have to go off the wall here, and Norm might smile because he might pick something. I don't know. If I couldn't have Black Ops 2, then I would take Black Ops 3.
That's a good answer.
That's
That's a good answer.
It is a good game, but I don't think it deserves a number 1 pick.
No, it's
don't
not a
think
number
so?
1. It's not a
Okay.
number 1.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
a good answer.
All right,
I'll
all
give
right,
it that. The
Yeah.
gobblegums and zombies, fun.
Zombies. I
The
will say Black
movement
Ops 3
was
Zombies
fun.
was debatably
The best.
better than Black Ops 2 Zombies.
So-
I just like that's when I fell in love with it was
Yeah.
Black Ops 2.
Going back to Black Ops 2, everything, I don't want to keep harping on it because everybody and their mother knows Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty ever made. Best Call of Duty to ever be made, period, in the history of ever and in the present or future, whatever. But the competitive storyline, multiplayer, everything about that game was just top tier. But anyways, Black Ops 3 for my number 1 pick.
My number one pick is going to be World at War.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's an OG.
That was my first Call of Duty ever.
Okay, wow. I can respect that.
Okay.
It literally had a solid campaign.
Okay.
The first ever zombies map.
Yeah.
And
it went hard.
The multiplayer was also
it
solid. Like all the good maps, or not all the good maps, but like there were some solid maps in World at War.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
Shuri Castle. What was the other one? Like the Japanese one?
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Back then, I didn't even know multiplayer was a thing. I was only allowed to play campaign.
I'll tell you guys a story.
I only played campaign.
I'll tell you guys a story after we get done with our draft picks. Remind me. Don't let me forget. I'll tell you guys a story about multiplayer after all this. So, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, World at War. Insane picks. I think they're great for number one.
Yeah.
I definitely, obviously, if you, not getting off topic, if I had to pick a number one that he didn't pick, it would have been Black Ops 2. What about you?
Wait, what?
If I had to pick a number one that he didn't pick, it would have been Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 is
okay.
Sure.
All right.
I think everybody's in.
I think so. I think so. Let us know down in the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening on this to this podcast anywhere else. I don't know if you can comment on it. I have no idea. But Black Ops 2, definitely 100% number one. So, round number two.
Here's where you guys goofed, because if they're voting down below who has the best top three, you have to put MW2. I'm surprised one of you guys didn't take MW2. MW2 and Black Ops 2 are debated by people as the best two Call of Duties of all time.
Yeah.
And you have to think about like the innovation of each. Like, dude, just the intro music is so nostalgic. It's those two games.
When I hear that sound,
you have the intervention. I mean, you can't. You had Spec Ops. You really can't beat MW2. It's so close to Black Ops 2. And, they can almost be flip-flopped in situations. Yeah. The only reason I put Black Ops 2 is, like, whenever I play multiplayer and say I get tired of playing multiplayer, I just switch it up to zombies. And that's what MW2 had Spec Ops, but I feel like I'm more of a zombies guy than a Spec Ops guy. So
I like it.
Especially Treyarch zombies.
Yeah, Treyarch zombies is far superior. The storyline and and the Easter eggs, I mean, everything about the Treyarch zombies was just far superior to all. So, good, solid, very solid. I mean, as it sits right now, I think you're taking the dub in the comment section.
Yeah, I could say Infinite Warfare for like my third and still maybe one.
And still, oh God. Okay, all right. So for my number two pick, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go. Dude, I'm gonna have to go Ghost.
Dang,
I'm gonna have to go Ghost.
That's a hot take, but
a hot take.
I will say that. Personally, for me, if I wasn't trying to win, like saying the best three, Ghost for me, it was right after a Black Ops 2, I want to say.
Right after Black Ops 2.
And people just didn't like it at all.
It was very different. That was when, if you remember correctly, and I know you do, if you remember correctly, the mechanics and everything involved in the game was so much different from Black Ops 2 to Ghost. But that was when the transition of technology was happening.
Yeah.
And everything about Ghost was great. It wasn't zombies. It was the. Do you remember what Ghost had?
It was like some alien
stuff or whatever.
Yeah, it was just called Aliens.
Okay. So it's called Aliens. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that was fun and that was cool. It was a good break from multiplayer. The campaign was great. I thought in Ghost, the campaign was awesome, and multiplayer was good too. The weapon selection, the attachment selection, playing infected, playing gun game, all these other stuff. It was really cool. So. Black Ops 3 and Ghost for me at number one and number two.
I want to say it was the first Call of Duty you could either slide, because you used to dolphin dive, remember?
The Black Ops 2
so it was either
dive.
The first one you could slide or that you could mount. It was one of those
slide and mount. I think it was slide and mount.
I don't know 100% if it was mount, but I feel like it was the first one you could slide and people thought it was so...
Yeah.
It was one, maybe I'm wrong on both of these, but there was like some new mechanics they brought in that people didn't like, but the Honey Badger was like a really cool gun.
Honey Badger was OP.
That was the first game I played competitive in. I did UMG tournaments, and like that was the first game I did 4v4s in, and I was best at that game. I had like a 9.8 KD. And I remember you calling cap, but I have screenshots.
Yeah,
I'll try to send them to you to pop up if I can find them. But I was insane at that game.
I was at my prime in Black Ops 2. If I remember to even do this, I'll pop it up on the screen right now if you're watching on YouTube. But I was very good at Black Ops 2. Ghost, I wasn't as great at, but I thought it was such a good game. But anyways, my top two, Modern Warfare, or excuse me, Black Ops 3 and Ghost. So what do you got for your number 2 pick?
Black Ops 1.
Oh,
dang it! That's what I was going to choose,
my
man.
gosh.
Black Ops 1. The best gold camo ever. And better sounds than Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was definitely not even in my top 5.
Really?
Ooh.
Not a fan.
Ooh. Trey's getting
Not a fan.
beat up in the comment section right now.
Yeah, no, but Black Ops 1, you got to think that introduced Nuketown and Firing Range, two legendary maps.
Yeah.
So, like,
Galil.
yep.
Lil.
Eaton.
Oh.
Yep.
AK-74U.
Oh.
Eaton. FAMAS.
Oh, the FAMAS.
Yeah.
Eating.
Dude, there was like a G11 that was like a 3 or 4
3-round
burst.
burst?
Yeah.
Eating.
Yep.
But remember that, look, y'all just the 3-round burst, the M8A1
Dogs?
in Black Ops 2.
Gas.
The M8A1 with a red dot sight, superior to everything.
AN-94.
The AN-94. Ugh. Okay, so I dig that. I like that. Very respectable pick here. So we're at number 3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like what I have to go with, it's tough because I could say, dude, the new MW2.
I haven't played it yet.
I only
haven't
played
touched
it for a little bit, but I think it's pretty cool. But
think
there's,
so?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it's
like,
a hot topic. So if that's what you choose, that's not a bad. I haven't played it. Have you
Yeah.
played it?
I've been scrolling past everything that I see on it, so I get to
Experience it for the first time whenever. Yeah, we're.
So
yeah,
I don't know. I
got
can't
you.
even speak on it. I don't know. I
hadn't played enough of it to even know.
Okay.
I'm
fair enough,
excited
fair
to
enough.
play it though.
So I'm
100%.
going to go with the safe option. And I'm just going to say, because it hasn't been picked yet, MW3. But I do do think Black Ops 1 was better than MW3, but I do think MW2 was better than Black Ops 1.
Gotcha.
So that would be kind of my order. So I would have picked Black Ops 1 if you didn't, but
Very, very, very respectable top 3. I mean, 100%.
Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3. I mean, you can't
go wrong with that.
beat it.
It's good.
So
solid.
number 3 pick for me. What was the one we always played together? Search and Destroy. I can't.
Modern Warfare
2019.
2019. Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2019.
Yep.
That, I mean, you had they had introduced Warzone.
Yep.
They had a Rebirth. I mean, it just completely changed Call of Duty, and I was good at it, which always helps if you're trying to rank something. And the mechanics in that game were so good. Remember going on shipment and dropping 120, 130, 140 kills, like just with just your AR and support streaks, like
Literally.
Modern Warfare 2019 is definitely my number 3 pick.
Modern Warfare 2019 revitalized and revamped and brought Call of Duty back.
I think so too. Because
I think so as well.
Yeah,
They had a couple
I 100% agree
years.
with that. 100% agree with that. So that'd be my top 3 picks. So what do you got?
That was going to be my number 3, unfortunately. But I don't know what's not been picked.
Dude, you should do the new I think the new MW2 is better than 2019 Modern Warfare.
Really?
From what I played. It might be the honeymoon phase, but the only thing about the 2019 Modern Warfare was the maps were not that great until it was only DLC maps. So it was
Piccadilly.
It was Shoot House.
Piccadilly wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't.
No,
when you
I
wanted to
love
play it.
Piccadilly. and
Shoot
everybody
House was
hated
dope.
it.
Shoot House was
But they
one of
brought
my
that in
favorites.
as a DLC. So like off the launch rip of like the game, when you had it there, you didn't really have too
I
many
remember
good maps.
as soon as that game dropped, I instantly hated it.
It was different. It was different to get used to,
But-
especially coming from when
Fortnite.
it dropped, coming from Fortnite back to a Call of Duty, because as Fortnite was in its peak, I'm pretty sure Fortnite was peaking for like 18 months or so. So that's roughly about 2 Call of Duties. They drop one every year. And Fortnite in its prime, I mean, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother podcast, but Fortnite in its prime was insane.
I got my top 3.
Let's hear it.
What is it?
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, solid.
An
Solid.
honorable mention, hated when it was current, but now looked back on as kind of like, okay, that wasn't that bad of a game. Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare was fun.
The
I would
movement in
say-
it was different, but they weren't ready for it. But the movement and the gunplay, it was pretty crazy. And there was a massive skill gap in the game. So if
Okay.
you were good, you were good. If you were not good,
You suck.
yeah, it was
sucked,
it was bad for like the common player. But
Yeah.
I know a lot of the pros loved Advanced Warfare because of the skill gap. So that was
skill
like,
gap was good. Yeah,
but for the common player,
that was even before
Yeah.
skill based matchmaking too, wasn't it? I believe.
I'm pretty sure that's fairly new.
yeah,
I feel like that's been around for like 5 or 6 years. Like it's been around
maybe
for a minute. Maybe that was,
Warfare,
but it might have been before.
Or Advanced Warfare, that's an older game. That's like a 2015.
Yeah.
16, something like that. That's an older game.
And that's the game that I quit playing Call of Duty.
I would have said
after that. I didn't play Infinite Warfare after.
I would have said dude, I hope I can get this right. I'm almost positive it was called World War II.
Oh, bro, World War II is such a good one.
The honorable mention for me. Honorable mention for me.
That's a good honorable
That
mention.
was a great game. The mechanics were like better than like 3/4 decent.
That's also the game that you remember. You know what I'm talking about. You know where this is going.
Yeah, let's go in there.
Who was playing what? Ardennes Forest?
I think Ardennes, yeah.
So, Domination Hardcore?
Yeah, Hardcore
He was
Dom.
on what, like 28?
I was 28 or 27 or 28, 29. Yeah,
And
that was great.
what were you doing exactly?
I was sitting in the corner because I was like, dude, I'm 2 or 3 limbs away from a nuke. And Trey was like, I was like, hey, y'all chill out. I'm up here. I'm sitting by this truck or whatever.
No, you were not. No, you were not. No, you were not.
No, I was camping.
You better rephrase it.
I was camping.
Where?
I don't even remember.
In the spawn.
I was camping in the spawn because y'all pushed so hard, I was waiting for the spawn to flip. So I was going to get like a 4-piece when the spawn flipped because I was behind everybody. And y'all were up there.
Were.
Yeah, and then Trey turned around and shot me.
On purpose to kill him off his nuke.
I literally threw my controller.
That's just disrespectful.
It was.
No matter if he's camping
Dude.
or not, dude. If he's on a 28, if your teammate kills you, that's like.
And it was on 100% purpose.
Turned, looked at me, laughed, then shot me. I left the game. I was like, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure you didn't talk to me for like 3 days.
It was like 3 days. Trey called me immediately after I literally turned my Xbox off, declined, went straight to bed.
That is hysterical. I could so see him do it too. I believe it 100%.
It was great. All right, so I'll tell you what.
Whoa. While we're on the Call of Duty topic, I got a hot take.
Okay.
Which game was bigger in its prime, Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Fortnite, 100% Fortnite.
That's my answer.
I think
also,
Fortnite was because like Call of Duty was over so many years, and then Fortnite was like that was like media wise on YouTube. I think like the biggest.
Fortnite brought a new perspective to video games when they did like now there had been like PUBG, right?
Right.
Fortnite made. I mean, they're just with the bright colors and like there was so much stuff that I read that went into like the Fortnite thing. Like, so PUBG was a modern. Like a modern wartime type game, which was very awesome, especially if you're a veteran like myself. Like, it was very cool, but like Fortnite made it fun. Yeah. Like the bright colors, the building mechanism that had never been done before.
You could like break stuff too. Like it was, I remember like the first time you had you get like materials, and it was just like
materials to build a fort.
Completely different idea for.
I thought it was great. I think Fortnite now. I haven't touched the sticks in. Dude, quite some time. I'm talking like probably a year and a half, 2 years, maybe. I haven't touched the sticks. But I think Fortnite now, from everything I see on TikTok, Ninja pops up on my TikTok all the time. And I'll watch it for a minute and I'll be like, dude, it just looks just like trash compared to
OG.
Yeah, compared to OG Fortnite all the way up into before they changed like season 1 through season 10 and then chapter 2. When they changed it to chapter 2, it was like, this is
very mid.
Very mid. But so in that case, in your guys' lifetime, what do y'all think and we could potentially have the same answer on this one. What do you think the best video game is, whether it be PC, Xbox, or PlayStation? What do you think the best video game was?
Should we do another tier of 3? Because I feel like there's a lot. If we did it quick, like, if we did like a quick, I don't know. Like best games of all time, so not even just like
okay, yeah, I like game modes.
Just games. All right,
so best video games of all time.
Run it quick. Yeah, in our lifetime, our gaming span.
Okay, well, one, if we're just going titles, like right?
Yeah, just straight titles. Yeah.
Okay, so I got to say Call of Duty, so I'll just go ahead and take that.
COD.
Yeah, because that's.
Do you want to go number? Do you want 1 and 2 real quick? Do you want to go 1 and 2?
No, you go 1 now because I got plenty. Of options.
GTA 5.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Fortnite then, I guess.
Oh god, dude.
I'm going to go number one selling game of all time, which is Minecraft, if I'm trying to win here. I never played it, but it is the number one seller, so the most people played it, the most people have enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I'll go number two is Minecraft.
Red Dead Redemption.
That's a good one.
I played that at my buddy's house like one time.
It's so open. It's so open. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Resident Evil.
Ooh, I like it.
So I'm going to go with one overall company just because it's the biggest entertainment company of our lives.
Okay.
This company's number one, and I love to do it. It's Pokemon. Pokemon over Marvel, over everything is the highest earning entertainment.
I respect it.
And not just in video games, not just anything, just in the word entertainment industry.
Yep.
It is the highest earning. So
I respect it.
Yeah, and you got to think Pokemon Go.
Yep.
When Pokemon Go was the thing and everybody was outside playing.
Yeah.
Legendary. But I'll say my honorable mention because it was hard for me to pick in between these two. Halo is also right there for me.
God,
so you guys can pick it up, but I just wanted to say before you guys said it, and I like pretended to hop on it. Like, Halo was but if I have to go just three overall, like it's the three biggest names. But besides GTA 5, it was Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Pokemon. Those are like the three leading games, and for a reason. They were all really good. So
and they were very unique at what they did. They brought a new perspective to the gaming community. So that's good. I was only going to go to two. I did my two. You did your two.
Okay.
Yeah, we're solid.
I got another one.
Go ahead if you got it.
Gears of War.
I never
played that, but I knew people who were really into it. Third person shooter, right?
Yeah, it was. I never played it either, but it's just like a good mention, I guess, for like titles. I was really just a straight Call of Duty player. But
Same. That's all
I like COD, GTA, and Fortnite.
Bro,
that's what I was.
Did you have the notebook of the cheats?
Oh, I did. Dude, no. Okay. So I'm going to stop you there. I did not have the notebook of cheats. I took a note, like a piece of paper and a pencil into Ingles when my parents were grocery shopping. I went and flipped open the cheat code magazine and wrote down because I couldn't afford to buy the magazine. And I folded that up, put it in my pocket, took it home. Unlimited cheat codes.
That's so funny when cheat codes were like a thing.
Yeah,
I like remember that.
F-16 in the middle of the road.
Dude, who you want the smoke? Bro?
I mean, I know the worst fighter pilot ever. Is
I know you
on my right side right now.
No, that's
you played GTA too.
That's cap. GTA 5, bro. I got in a cheat code lobby one time online, and some dude gave me like $50 billion. So I bought everything, and like I would just destroy people in a fighter jet. Okay. I would make people just scream. No, dude, okay, we'll run it back. We'll run it back tonight. Matter of fact, after the pod. I was going to tell you, actually. I wasn't going to tell you until now, but if I don't say it out loud, I'll probably forget. But I was going to get you a Christmas gift. And it's coming up. It's coming up. And
it is.
I think you're gonna love it. Because I don't think you have one, because I believe I would have seen it by now. So nobody else can get you this, or else they copied me.
Well, then don't tell me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Didn't I get you something but like not good last year? I feel like I got you.
I don't even remember, dude.
I don't remember either. I feel like I got you something, but it was like a joke. Like I got you.
You showed me how to do. You showed me how to do YouTube. That's all that matters. Like that was good enough.
Yeah, but I think I also got like a meme present where I think I bought you like some that was like I just remember it being like sub $30. I don't know if I got you like a Charlie D'Amelio like light set to do like TikToks, but I just saw something.
I'm almost positive it was a Charlie D'Amelio branded light ring. I'm pretty sure.
I was okay. Yeah, that was it. I saw it in there. I was like, "Yep, get Yak's Christmas present." Because I think you said you were getting me something. I was like, "Oh, dang, I got to get him something."
You're actually gonna geek. Like you're actually gonna geek when I get you this. Like it's gonna be
sweet.
It's gonna. You're like.
You know, it'd be fun.
Oh.
So me and all my high school friends, we do Secret Santa every year. So like we have like a random name drawer. So we have like a limit of like not under 200 or not under $20, but like not above like a couple $100 like in that range. And you get a random person's name you don't know until you know how Secret Santa works.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to do that, but like on a podcast. So like
I'm down.
we have Secret Santa, but then we could like open presents here and surprise each other and like see our reactions.
Christmas podcast.
Yeah, I would.
Christmas.
I would love
Christmas
to do that.
Day?
Yeah. So like.
That would be epic.
Yeah, we have to do that. We could do that with 3 people and then just not tell each other.
I'll tell you what I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
After, like, when we're on the way home, we got to stop by Lojo's to pick my truck up and whatnot. But on the way home, I'll tell you what I'm going to get him. And he probably, I don't know. He might know what it is. He might not. I don't know. But it's going to be insane. It's going to be epic. No joke, just by knowing you for so many years now, it might be your favorite gift you've ever got. And that's not toot my horn.
That's saying something, because I got a PSA 10 Squirtle one year. So that was pretty awesome.
And I can compete. So
okay.
Yeah. No, it's gonna geek. I just gotta find one. I have to find it. And then when I find it, I'm gonna give it to you. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Yeah. But
cool. Now I gotta find you something.
No, dude, don't even sweat that. You built my whole YouTube channel.
but I won't spend money on it. It's jokes, you know.
Just make me something. Make me a card that says like I heart Yak Pack or something.
Yeah,
I'll
a
pink permanent.
I'll do like
marker.
a quilt or something like that, and I'll make it myself.
Okay, deal. If you make a quilt, I won't even let you give it to me. I'll buy it from you.
Let's go.
All right.
Should we play a game of Would You Rather?
I like how you changed that. I like that's perfect timing. That's great. So we just went through the top 9 Call of Duties ever made, and we went through the top 2, our top 246. 246. Yeah, I can count. We went through the top 6 games of all time, which every selection everybody said was, 10 out of 10, respectable, superior. Like, I don't think it could have been done better than that. So I like the would you rather questions. Do you have anything specific off the top of your head? Are we trying to Google this? I mean,
we was talking about one earlier.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I feel like we could get a little bit better than that.
Well, I feel like I told you this question, so I'm gonna ask Norm because I don't think Norm's heard it yet. All right. Okay. So check this out. Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean on a boat by yourself, or stranded in the middle, I say in the middle of the woods, like on a mountain by yourself, but with no way to defend yourself?
The word stranded on a boat, does that mean that the boat's not, you just can't turn it on?
Yeah, no, you're in the ocean. There's no power, there's no gas. You're in the ocean and you're on the boat by yourself.
I would take the mountain. I feel like in the ocean, there's so many more ways to die.
Than in the mountain?
Than in the mountains.
Dude, a mountain lion is going to rip you to shreds.
Yeah, you're going to die from not having water for 3 days out there. How are you going to make a water system
in the ocean,
water?
bro.
You can't drink salt water.
Yeah, you're just going to go delirious.
You're literally
that would be
like
a terrible way to die. That's like a slow, painful, like dehydration, I feel like. Maybe
I've never been stranded in the ocean. I'd have been drinking all the water.
If you're in a mountain, dude, you got a chance, dude. If you could eventually build a fire. You have unlimited supplies around you. That's all we used to live in back in the day, was just woods. Not saying that I could do it, but I feel like my odds would be better if it's a mountain covered in snow. That would be like a different story. But if it's just a mountain and I got wood around me and maybe there's a water source somewhere on the mountain,
a little creek or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it really just depends
I
on
would
your
take
situation.
yeah.
If you're in the middle of the ocean, you're just kind of stuck.
So you said mountain?
Yeah, mountain. I think because then you either wait for a plane in the ocean or you die. If you're in the middle of the ocean, but in 3 days you're not.
Well, I guess that may actually, you know what? Thinking about it now, that makes sense because if you're in a mountain, like even with no way to defend yourself against predators, you can still move. You can still move.
Yeah,
you can find, quote unquote, potentially, hopefully, maybe find your way out of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig.
You could
that.
also
I dig that. I
just
respect that.
go in circles and never
Definitely
find
go in
anything.
circles, but I mean, I wouldn't. You'd be an idiot if you walk down a mountain and back up.
But you technically could build fire. You could scare off animals with fire.
Yeah.
Get water. I mean, like we made a civilization on land with nothing years and years ago. So I think in the boat you have 0% odds of living unless a boat drives past you. But if you're in the middle of the ocean,
like middle of the Pacific Ocean. Like,
3 days until dehydration hits and you're dead.
You're probably
especially
gonna
on
run
the
out of
sun.
time.
There's no cover. You're not protected.
No, you're done, bro.
So it's just like, and motion sickness in the waves. Like, dude, that's just like
you're baked.
Yeah, no, you're just done.
You're done.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Alive.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Right. So I got another one right here. I just Googled this because I'm going to Google a few of these. Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds. So move things with your mind or read minds. Trey, you can go first.
To move things with my mind or to be able to read minds? I think I'm going to be a mind reader.
I like that answer.
I think I do the same.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. So we all agree on that. Yeah. There's unlimited potential if you're doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'd go straight to the casino.
Yeah, dude, I was literally thinking the same thing. You could like whatever the dealer has in his hand and he sees it, you could like just read his mind.
You could see straight through him.
You could cheat so many things.
Oh, here's a good one too. Here we go. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for the next decade? A decade's 10 years, by the way.
Jail for 5 years.
Because when it's done, right? When it's done, it's over.
Yeah, because then you lose 10 years of your life compared to 5. And I feel like jail would be like a vacation, bro. Like I really do.
Oh, God.
Like, okay, so hear me out. Like, think about this, all right? This might be intrusive thoughts of Norm just coming in, but life just always is going on outside of jail. You know what I mean? You're always got to pay the bills. You're in the system.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In jail, you got everything provided for you. You could get ripped in 5 years in jail.
That is true.
You have unlimited access to the library, from my understanding. So you could read, you could get knowledge. You could sit there and plan things about your future for when you get out. You could change your whole life around in jail, I feel like, if you went in with the mindset of, I'm going to go change my life around. So I would go in jail and like plan for 5 years, I think.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I also feel like in that situation, I don't know, I feel like you're at such a low that you have to, I don't know, like.
Yeah, you get to know yourself. Like, I feel like
you don't have
really
a choice but to figure yourself out.
Yeah, because you're not with anybody that you know.
Yeah.
I respect it. Yeah, I would rather. Yeah.
Jail for 5 years.
Like X and Ski, they met in jail.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, but they wrote like their songs in jail that just blew their whole entire careers up because they had nothing else to do. So you take all distractions away besides, I mean, obviously you're in there with other criminals, but you basically none of the outside world problems matter once you're in there. It kind of changes your whole life. So I honestly would do jail for a year for like nothing.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't want to go to jail, but if I went to jail for a year, I'd definitely take advantage of it.
You got to make the best of the situation you've been handling in life. So that's a good answer for both of you. That's a good answer. All right. So I think we honestly might have talked about this one earlier today while we were filming your video. But would you rather labor under hot sun or extreme cold?
Hot sun.
Hot sun?
Labor just meaning work, not like
would you rather work under hot sun, a hot day, or extreme cold?
Gosh, I guess it would depend. I would probably say extreme cold, man.
Oh God, you got me screwed.
No way.
Yeah,
no chance. I can't do cold.
Well, I was in negative 25 or negative 20 in Maine.
And I've been there too when I was stationed in South Korea.
But if you have the right clothes on, you're warm the whole time.
Nope. When you get cold, you're cold. Done.
But if you wear the right clothes, then
I lived in it for a year. Can't do it.
Yeah, I like the warm better than the cold, but like working, like say if you're just out there cutting trees down.
Oh, yeah, I mean you are kind of warm if you're active. Yeah. So I respect that.
But you can't break a sweat because if you break a sweat, you're gonna freeze.
You're gonna freeze to death. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that either. Yeah, that's a hard one. I don't know. It would depend on how extreme both ends are.
You can just
okay. I'll give you an example. Okay. So you said you felt negative 25.
Yeah.
Coldest I ever felt it was like negative 27. I was stationed in South Korea.
What's the hottest you've ever felt?
141, give or take. Iraq. It was either Iraq or Kuwait. 141.
Golly,
and then negative 27. So, matter of fact, it was the coldest winter that Korea had, the North and South, the Koreas had since the Korean War when I lived there in 2000, I think 8 or 9. It was crazy, insane, bro. Like when it gets cold, let's say for example, it gets cold up north, Chicago, New York, Michigan, whatever. It snows, 3 or 4 feet of snow on the ground. I don't know up there, but I understand that's kind of common, especially dead middle of the winter. No, bro, it was like 1.5 feet. This would be like 18 inches of ice, and then 4 foot of snow on top of that, and then 40 mile an hour nonstop sustained winds. And then it's a blizzard snow. It's just miserable cold.
I'm a head out.
I would be 100%. I would do hot. because you can always, in my opinion, and from my experience in the Army, you can cool down way easier and way faster than you can warm up. When your bones are cold, you're cold. And you're cold for good. So that's
I
good.
also feel like you can do way more damage to yourself by freezing.
Like your fingers I don't know.
Dude, you can pass out and just
heat exhaustion,
die in the heat.
dehydration.
You can just get dehydrated and die.
I've seen that. Not dehydration. I've seen fingers, toes, hands, and feet get very cold, and I've seen people go to the hospital for that when I lived in Korea. But I've also seen more often heat exhaustion and heat strokes. I've seen more of that throughout my time that I spent in the Army than I did see cold injuries. Cold weather injuries, hot weather injuries.
And then you're working on top of it. So you're just like, if it's 100, say we're doing 140 versus negative 27.
Yeah.
140, if you're out there moving stuff, you're just not.
Oh, you're miserable. It's miserable.
You can't even hydrate yourself to prepare for that. So you'd have to be a different animal. So I think you're instantly passing out in 140. And I think in the cold, I think at least you have a 5% chance of not dying. But there's also big health risks of major frostbite or I don't know.
I like it. All right. So next question: would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or everyone you know have access to your internet history?
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I would be
Nothing to hide.
Read your thoughts or internet history?
both. I think it's like, but I think internet history, I mean, they would, if you were thinking about your internet history, then if you read thoughts, it's like this, then they get both. So I would say read internet history, I guess, if I was smart, but also thoughts. I speak everything I say out loud. There's no,
so do I.
There's like no filter. So I would just be, honestly, that'd be kind of cool. Cause then if you guys could just read my thoughts, I never have to talk, and then it'd be really efficient.
I like that answer.
So if we all could just
the
read
most Mr. Beast thing I've ever heard.
We could be on the same level and we're just
at all times,
bro. Imagine we're like filming an intro or a video, and you know what I'm thinking, I know what you're thinking, and we're just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, dude, thoughts. Yeah,
thoughts. Okay,
yeah,
I dig
that'd
that.
be OP.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I like that. That's I never thought about that in that perspective, but that's a great answer. So
yeah.
All right, next question: would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories?
I'll let you go first, Trey. I've been going first a lot.
Ooh, go with it, Trey. Sight, lose your sight, lose your memories.
I'm losing my memories because you can always make more.
I like that answer. Very respectable. What if you forget everything?
Wait, your memories or
Memories.
your memory?
It says memories. Like memories as in like everything, all the good times you've had, whatever. Memories, not memory, memories. So you wouldn't necessarily forget the things that you've learned along the way in life, but just all the good or bad, whatever memories that you've ever had.
I'm still sticking with my answer because if you can't see, you just like,
I mean, yeah.
You just, I don't know, you just can't see. Like,
yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing because there's time to make more memories.
Yeah,
but also your memories kind of shape you into the person that you are. So would you lose who you are as a person if you lose your memories? Okay. That would be the only weird thing. But yeah, losing sight would just not be fun.
No.
So I'd lose memories and make new ones, I think.
I agree. All right, so next question. Would you rather give up heat and AC for the rest of your life or give up internet for the rest of your life?
Heat and AC.
Heat and AC?
Yeah.
I mean,
you better grab a blanket.
Because
better take a shirt off. Something.
Yeah.
Heat up, cool down. Can't lose the internet, baby.
We're not. Yeah, if we lose the internet,
we wouldn't have the number one fishing podcast in the world. You know,
the world runs on internet, man.
I like that.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't have to go into depth, I guess, but I used to not even use heat or AC, especially back in high school and stuff. Just try to train myself, and once you don't have it, you're just good. You're just used to it. But then once you get conditioned to trying to be a certain temperature, that's when it becomes a problem. But if you just never have that luxury, then you're good. And with internet, that's how we make all our money. And it's our passion too, is I just want to make good videos, and without internet, I can't do that. So what would I even do?
Yeah.
I'm okay with being hot or cold. I would not be okay with me losing what I like to do.
AC's a new thing though. We didn't just always have AC or heat.
Yeah.
That's a very new thing.
Well, so is the internet. That's also another
Internet's
argument. But
newer than AC
and heat. What I'm saying.
The internet's a bigger invention
than AC and heat.
Yeah.
It's more recent too, obviously, because heat and AC has been around since I'd have to Google that, but I'm pretty sure people had heat and AC in their 60s. Yeah, probably 60s, I would say. Because up until then, you either opened the windows in your house or you had a fireplace.
Right.
I'm almost positive, yeah. So I would go 60s on that. I'd have to Google that. I'm no heating. I'm no HVAC tech. But all right, next question. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
Trey, you go first on this one.
I'm gonna be at 11-footer.
You got to. 9 inches, bro. You're getting stepped on.
Yeah, but
Okay, I like this.
I'm trying to think about what the benefits would be for each. Because either way, you're starting something and you're just making money. You know, like how you seen like the daddy long neck guy and the other guys. Yeah, I know. I saw Speed do that.
Really?
Yeah, he took that test. Yeah, it's hysterical. I'll just show you the video after.
That's hilarious, bro.
But I feel like you could.
Oh, I got a good one for y'all after this one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know my answer. I would say I feel like being small would be cool because you get into small places, but then why would you want to do that? And I feel like tall, like super tall would be cool. But then why would you want to be that tall? You wouldn't be able to. Neither are.
Yeah.
I think they're both. I think it's just
they're the extremes.
50-50.
Yeah, the extremes of both sides. Yeah.
I guess I would just be 11 foot tall because maybe some people would think that's cooler.
I like that. Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. All right. Here we go. I've done, well, kind of. I'm going to let just you guys answer this one because I've kind of done this. Kind of. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Same underwear for a week.
Underwear for a week?
Probably same. Underwear for a week.
So, dude, socks get nasty.
No, your feet get disgusting.
Yeah, I think way more disgusting than like
your feet are gross,
underwear
dude.
area. Yeah.
If you don't take care of your feet and you can't walk, I mean, you're done.
I feel like you can take care enough of your body to have the same pair of underwear on for a week.
A week?
Yeah,
you could.
Yeah.
But your feet, you just can't really control that because your
can't.
feet just get nasty.
Especially if you're fishing, dude. Like the way we walk around, like you get your feet wet one time and it's just like
done.
You're getting some type of athlete's foot or something if you have that same pair of socks on. Yeah, no, definitely not the socks.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
I definitely underwear as well. I did it in the Army, in jungle school. But next question. Would you rather spend a week in a forest, like pitch black, and you're in the forest, you're in the woods. Would you rather spend a week in a forest or a night in a haunted house? 1 week in a forest or 1 night in a real haunted house?
A week in a forest.
So you be believing in ghosts and stuff, yeah?
Don't believe in it, but even the fake ones, dude, I don't like it. I don't like scary movies. Yeah. I'm just not.
I feel you on
and
that.
I feel like I could film a banger YouTube video if I'm in the forest for a week.
I feel like
it could be fun. And depending on the situation, too, if I get to be with somebody, that would be pretty cool.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Trey, go ahead and answer this one because this is going to be the last question. We'll wrap this up. But this last one is going to be very good. So go ahead and answer the 1 week in a forest or a night in a real haunted house.
Both are bad. I also hate scary movies, but I also hate being in the woods.
I do too. I'm terrified of the woods. I hated hunting when I used to deer hunt, and we would have to
walk into the stand in the morning.
No, bro. I literally have the glizzy. Oh,
Scared.
dude, no, terrified.
Dude, walking into the pitch black woods,
bro. No, who knows? Who knows? You can't see it.
Bro,
who
there's
knows?
a chupacabra out there waiting to claw your eyeballs
There's
out.
a wampus cat.
I did used to watch this, completely unrelated. I'm so sorry, but it's a podcast. I did watch Walking Dead like every night, or not every night, but like they show it once a week.
Every Sunday night.
But it would be every
at
Sunday
9 p.m.
night
on
so
AMC.
Monday morning, I'd have to walk to the bus.
Oh, no.
And this is like back in like maybe 9th grade or something. And
Back when Walking Dead was popping.
Yeah, but it was such a good show, but it also scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'd have to walk through my backyard and then a common area, which is what we called it, which all the neighbors shared this like big piece of property in the backyard. Or when I say big piece, like probably like 5 acres or so. But I take a shortcut through the backyard, walk through the common area to get to the road. Yeah. And it was just, there was woods on each side. And that like all the zombies always come out of the woods. There was like, whatever season I was in, they were like out there in the woods. And dude, I would run sometimes like on Monday and even up to Tuesday and Wednesday. where I'd even have dreams about it. Then I'd wake up.
Oh, God.
And I'd get to the tree line and I'd be like, and I just start running, dude. I'd run all the way past the woods just because I was so scared. And now looking back on it, it sounds funny to say out loud, but
No, it's realistic though.
yeah, no, I would run through the woods. So I get it now, but
Have you ever okay?
Yeah.
So to caveat on that, have you?
Turn off the lights downstairs and run up the stairs.
Well, not only that, something scarier than that. I'm sure have you been deer hunting before and climbed a deer stand in a tree? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's 4:00 in the morning. Sun rises at 6. You want to get there, get settled in, get super quiet before any of the deer wake up and start moving, right? Okay. You're climbing up a deer stand because you've already walked a mile through the woods to get to this deer stand that you probably can't even find. Good luck finding it. You find it. You put little sticky things, little reflector stickies on trees, guiding you there, right? Going through the woods. You start climbing this deer stand, 4:00 in the morning. Dude, something to snatch you.
Dude, imagine hearing coyotes yelp at 4:00 in the morning, pitch black dark.
No, sir. That's
Close.
why every time I walk to the deer stand, my rifle was slung not across me, on one shoulder, around in the chamber,
Ready to go.
and I had the glizzy.
Ready to
One in the
go.
pipe, walking with it in front of me, just like this. I'm literally reacting to whatever's in front of me. I go, don't do it. You better not do it. Don't try to scare me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways,
yeah.
Terrified of going hunting. Getting to a deer stand. But you know what's crazy on TikTok recently? I've seen a lot of videos talking about exactly like what I just said, and like I thought it was just me.
Oh no,
but no, it's like everybody. It's like
Yeah,
everybody. Everybody's like actually not terrified like I was, but like scared of like walking to a deer stand in the middle of the woods by themselves, and like that's why I always took the Glock with me.
I don't think I am, dude.
We
You
try.
go out there in that backyard and you start getting in that tree line and you realize how dark it is back there.
Walk about 100 yards. Walk about a football field length in them woods right there in the back of that
It's
area. You tell
dark
me.
in those woods.
Yeah, you tell me.
I guess if I don't have like a flashlight or something, I'd probably be a little.
No flashlights. You don't want to wake the deer up. No flashlights. You're walking through the woods with little circle things. You drove past somebody's mailbox and it kind of lights up. Looks like little eyeballs. Yeah. So little reflective things that you've put on trees to guide you. Every 10 or 15, 20 feet, 50 feet, whatever, there's little reflectors. And it just barely reflects any light. Just barely. Just enough for you to see where you're going. It's terrifying for me. And I can't stand it. I hate it. I will deer hunt in the evenings where I can walk to the stand at lunchtime, and I am out of that bad boy before it even gets close to getting dark.
Dusk.
That's why I never shot many deer. It's just like, no, I'm good. I'm terrified of that.
I've got a couple, but
Duck hunting was fun though.
Yeah,
you
duck
walk
hunting's my
to the
favorite.
duck blind with all the boys, and like you got
Cooking breakfast.
you're like, I ain't got to outrun the chupacabra or the wampus cat. I just got to outrun y'all. So whatever's
Yeah,
coming,
I think
whatever's
group
going.
everything.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the
makes it a lot
boat, so I'm
easier.
not outrunning nothing.
That's true.
I'm just
That's true.
outrunning this. Bro, I gotta tell this story. We was duck hunting. I guess it's been longer than that now. It was 2019. We was on the North Carolina coast. We was hunting the Pamlico Sound.
Pamlico.
Yep,
Okay.
Pamlico Sound. And we put out our decoys, and I think this is about 8:30 in the morning or so. I think we already had some sea ducks down. Like, it was going good, right?
The old sea duck.
And we had a group of bluebills come in, and we knocked a few of them down, and we sent our dog out to go get them. And like, the dog is about halfway through the decoys, getting close to the bird, and we see fins coming up out of the water. Fins. And we all thought there were sharks coming to get our dog. But in all reality, it was dolphins.
Oh, they would have
It
tore
was-
it apart.
It was dolphins in the decoys.
They would have tore that dog apart too.
The dolphins?
You think
Dolphins, I think.
I mean, they didn't touch her. But we thought our dog was literally fixing to get ate by a shark.
That's insane. So not that, bro. Would dolphins have eaten a dog? That's
I mean,
the craziest.
I don't know if they would or not, but they didn't eat her that time.
Yeah.
So
If they were hungry, I'm sure they would have. They'd done their thing. But remember them gar we went to Texas to catch?
Yeah.
The big ones. The big ones.
Yeah.
That's where we used to duck hunt. And we would walk through the water, and there would be those gar in the water.
No.
I was walking out to get a duck one time because we didn't have dogs. I was walking out to get a duck, had the shotgun over me like this. My waders come up to about right here, and the water was about right here.
It was so high on your waders that you was almost filling them up by pushing water to walk.
I was wading like this, and I bumped into something. It was a tree stump in the water, and I thought it was a gar, and I just freaked out. In life in general, and everything. I just don't freak out because like you always have to remain calm in every situation, no matter what it is. I freaked out, and I fell backwards, and my shotgun barrel was right here, facing this way. And it was like a 26-inch barrel, whatever it was. So I tried to like brace myself with it. Nothing but mud stuffed in the barrel. So I come up. I went underwater. My waders are half full of water.
That's a big fear that I have.
It was very scary. It was very scary. I was fine because I was walking on like sand. Or whatever it was. I wasn't like sinking in the water, And I had a quick release right here, so I could have just undone them and been out of them quick. But freaked me out, and I was super mad after that. I just literally pointed my shotgun in the air and just blasted it.
What did it do?
A tube full of shot it. Tube full of mud.
Really? It didn't explode the barrel or nothing?
Shot straight out. And it was everybody that there was like 6 people there that I was with, and they were like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah,
and I was like,
probably got lucky on that.
I got very lucky, very, very lucky, knowing what could have happened. It could have blown up in my face. But anyways, final question for this evening's podcast, and I think this is a good one. This is probably the best one we've asked, this is probably the best one we've asked. So, would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on your life? So you can pause in the moment that you're in. Think about this. You can pause in the moment that you're in, capitalize on that, and just continuously, with that pause button, relive that moment, or that, let's say it's not even a moment, let's say it's a month or whatever the case, pause button, or a rewind button to go back to wherever and, get a do-over. What do you think? Pause or rewind on your life?
I'm gonna go with the rewind, but not for do-overs. I'm gonna choose the rewind to relive like bites and fishing trips.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. I would choose the pause button if you could have the pause button on for as long as you wanted.
I mean, it's pause. You can pause. Yeah.
Like, so you could have it on for 100 years?
It's pause.
Then,
if you put a DVD on pause and you walk away, and it's on pause, right?
Yeah. Then I would choose pause if you could have the pause button where it wasn't like you had to turn it back on in like a year. Like, I would pause and do everything I ever wanted to do and maintain the same age that I am. But if, say, you had to pause, but it was like a year maximum, I do rewind to relive all my memories, like Trey was saying. But also, then it just becomes down to a infinite money glitch where you could put money in stocks that you're never going to blow up, or choose the winning lotto numbers. Like, I could see what just won the big lottery thing, and I could just have that happen. But a pause button would be so nice because then you could kind of collect everything. But I also think on the flip side that basically your whole life is a pause button, and you're living, if you think about it like that, you know what I mean?
That's
like you're going through life, but technically at the same time, we could all be paused right now going through the pause button. So it'd be the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Wow. You see, but then the pause button is 100, 90 years.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? So if I paused, I'd still be doing the same stuff. It wouldn't change anything. I would just, it would be the perception of everybody else of how far I've come. But do you care about the perception of everybody else? No, it would just be to keep your body to be able to do more things. But if you did the rewind button, you could achieve so much more.
Yeah.
Because you have knowledge of what's already happened.
That's crazy.
So then, imagine they're both great options. It's like choosing the best out of two things. So
I think they're great options. Imagine so I would say pause for me, but the only reason why is because of my kids, and I would never want to change that. But on the flip side, if I had never had kids, I would definitely go with the rewind button. I would have invented Facebook. I would have invented Amazon. I would have invented
but
Uber.
even with a rewind button, do you have the know-how to even make that? Because those guys.
Well, if I have a rewind button, I've already seen it created. I've already seen it done.
Yeah, but if I went back, so say I have a rewind button and I have to go make Facebook, I couldn't do it.
No, I'm not saying I could, but I've got the idea to push that to some. I've got the rewind button at this point in my life where I'm at right now, and how I don't understand business, quote unquote, whatever. But I understand how I could get it across to somebody that could make things happen.
Yeah, but then they could just take off with it.
No, then I'm just swing on them, and then they get beat up. They might own Facebook, but they get beat up.
So you're saying pause because of kids, but you could rewind, still have your kids, but still have the rewind button and live. You know, like nobody's saying that you hit the rewind button and you have to change anything.
That's true.
I was going on just not changing anything. I was like just rewinding personal memories.
I like that
because I'm super happy where I'm at. So
low key, if I could just like low key, if that was like what Trey just said was the case, bro, I would literally go do high school all over again. It was so much fun, bro. So much fun.
And then in the moment, knowing too that it just doesn't matter as much as we thought.
Oh, dude, as much as we thought it did, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't. matter. Just have fun, be safe, and live your life.
I'd love to relive moments like that. Oh gosh, that would be so cool.
High school to now,
but also
pretty sick.
Would you trade both of those, which I wouldn't, but this could be an interesting third option, for a 10-minute highlight reel of the best 10 minutes of your life in your mind? Like a video. Like you got a video.
Do I get to keep this video?
Yeah, you get to keep it forever. So you get the video. So it's like 100%. Best moments in elementary school, middle school, from high
birth
school
to
now. Like your favorite, your top, and it could even be an hour long. Like we could even call it an hour long movie of all the moments that you all the memories you wish you could remember, picture perfect, and you can't. Like maybe say, like, I don't know, like a family trip with your parents when you were like 5 years old or something like that, or like. Hey, like, I don't know, like I look back on that, like, friend or moments with your friends, like in elementary school, or like, and then even all the way up to more recent, like where, like, it's hard for me to even remember what we did 2 years ago. Like I know what we did, but like even having video of like us in your house, like grinding out YouTube videos, I think like a movie of your life would be like so cool to have.
I would 100% trade those two options for a 1 hour long replayable as many times I wanted to. Hour of my best memories of my life.
Highlight reel.
A highlight reel of my life. Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's a life highlight reel. 100%. I'm going with that.
I think that'd be the coolest thing to have. So I would probably do that too. But rewind it, you get to live it once, unless you become a filmer, which would just be weird that you wouldn't live it. So I would love to see. That's like one thing I wish a human brain could do. It's just recall moments, picture
vividly.
Perfect. That would
I have
be
a
so
very,
cool.
very good memory also.
I feel like certain things trigger certain memories too.
They do. Yeah. They do. Certain songs, certain sounds, certain smells. They will trigger certain memories.
But you can never see it how it was.
You can't see it. That was said so good. You can't see it how it was. I have a very good memory of a lot of things when I was younger. Especially when I was in high school, and I'm 32 years old now. But if I had a 1 hour long highlight reel of my life,
every memory you have, every time you bring that memory back up, this is like psychological. I don't know where I heard it, but I was watching some documentary. Every time you bring a memory back up, it changes again. So you're remembering the memory that you remembered the memory from. So in your brain, it takes steps. So every time you recall something,
it's a little bit different.
You're one step further away from what was actually the memory. Wow. So you're further and further and further away. That's why the older you get, the harder it is to recall things from back in your childhood, how they were. But it seems like a reality to you. But it could end up being a completely different thing that actually happened. But you've remembered it wrong so many times where you believe it's real. That's why some people like can convince themselves of a lie. So a lot of our memories from our childhood might not even be what they actually were. So that's why I think it'd be so cool.
Smokes.
Norm just exploded in my brain.
Literally
at 10
exploded
o'clock
my
at
brain.
night.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock at night. With that said, we're gonna wrap that up here because that blew my mind because like, holy smokes, the way you just broke that down.
It would be so cool, man. I would love to have an hour highlight. I'd love to have a 5 minute highlight reel.
5 minute highlight reel, just quick plays. Yeah, I'll do that. But anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the number one fish podcast in the world. Even though we didn't really talk much about fish in this podcast, we kind of just let loose with the boys, kind of just talk some junk. I cooked some pizza 1 hour and 7 minutes ago, and it's been done in the kitchen beeping, and I'm about to go get me a plate of that and then go to bed, and then we got to work all day tomorrow. So thanks again for watching. Love you guys. We'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Like, subscribe, view, listen, share.
Yep.
I don't even know what I don't even remember. Anyways, love you guys. Peace.
Bye.